Umpqua Community College is mourning the death of two of their own. The school's president says what students, staff, and families need right now is support after a deadly crash Friday night took the lives of two members of the school's softball team. Noah Chavez takes us through the scene of the tragedy and shows us how the college and the Roseburg community are coping in the wake of these losses.
Now here at milepost 23 along Highway 42 is where this deadly collision took place. You had the UCC softball team making its way along this curve when the vehicle that would eventually hit them would be moving in the opposite direction, merging onto Highway 42, cross over the double lines, and eventually hit them.
Our softball team was traveling back from a game at the coast and was hit head on.
Just a few miles east of Myrtle Point, the bus carrying the team was seen on its side with members of the team being thrown from the impact.
Actually, Haven called us. It had to be a minute, if not seconds, after the accident.
Haven is a freshman on the inaugural UCC softball team. After being notified of the accident, her father drove out to the scene of the crash.
Looking at the scene, and it was pretty chaotic. There was flashing lights everywhere. There's probably 30 cop cars there. I did see the bus on its side.
She was in a state of trauma, but she was definitely somewhat calm. She was trying to navigate.
Tragically, freshman Kylie Jones and coach Jamie Strins did not survive the crash.
I was actually in the room with my daughter and her friends when they found out that the teammate had passed, and so that was pretty emotional. All of them were crying pretty hard, and it was just heartbreaking to know that, a young teammate of theirs had passed away.
I don't think anybody's injuries are minor when they've been through something like this, because there's the physical aches and pains, and then there's also the emotional, which we're focusing on right now.
The softball program led by Coach Strins is still in its infancy. Strins was working to grow the program for the future. Those impacted say the future of the team is even more important now because of her dedication to the team and her athletes.
Anytime a great leader passes, there's an invitation there to carry the baton and carry forth her legacy. So that's what I'm encouraging my daughter, and to encourage her team to just carry forth the legacy.
As of now, both one coach and a student athlete remain in the hospital.
This is a lot. It's a lot for a young girls. Like I said, most of them are freshmen, and this is a lot to carry and walk through, and they need community.
In Douglas and Coos County, I'm Noah Chavez reporting.
According to court records, Jonathan James Dowdy, the driver of the Chevy Silverado that hit the team's bus, has previous convictions for driving while suspended, speeding, and driving uninsured. And he was charged with driving under the influence of intoxicants on March 5th. UCC officials confirmed that Friday's crash is still under criminal investigation. We will continue to bring you updates as we receive them.